Enfield is my home. I love it. I'm born and raised Enfield. We have a population of about 350,000 people, give or take. We've got dozens of languages spoken, dozens of religions and beliefs, and such a diverse and beautiful community. What makes Enfield Enfield is that diversity and that unity between all of our communities that call Enfield home.
Hello, I'm Toby Fox from 1.5 million new homes, the local government challenge sponsored by Red Loft and Lovell, and I'm visiting a different council every month to find out what works and what needs to change to get more homes built. And this month, I'm in the London Borough of Enfield, and I've come to visit the leader of the council, Cllr Ergin Erbil.
I'm Cllr Ergin Erbil. I'm the leader of Enfield Council. I've served as a councillor for Edmonton Greenwood for about 7.5 years, and I became leader of our borough last year.
Do you want to paint a bigger picture of Enfield as a whole and your vision for it, and what makes it different, what makes it special? What are its drivers?
Yeah, it's a really good question. Enfield, Enfield is my home. I love it. I'm born and raised Enfield. We have a population of about 350,000 people, give or take. We've got dozens of languages spoken, dozens of religions and beliefs, and such a diverse and beautiful community. What makes Enfield Enfield is that diversity and that unity between all of our communities that call Enfield home. It's a growing borough. It's an exciting borough to be in because we're getting lots of investment, and we are investing as Enfield Council into our streets and neighbourhoods. We have some of the best schools in the country. 100% of our schools are rated outstanding or good by Ofsted.
100%?
100% of our schools. We've got some of the best teams in our council. We've also got serious investment, as I mentioned earlier, not just through the new town, but Meridian Water. And you've done a quick tour of our borough, as you mentioned to me earlier, which is great, which is fantastic, because you've seen that it's improving. Over the past 14 years especially, we've had our budget cut by more than 60%. So whilst that was happening, our population was also increasing, and demands on our council were also increasing. We were being asked to do more with less. Austerity meant that a lot of our neighbourhoods, unfortunately, didn't get the right level of service that they should have been getting because of budget cuts. And that's left us in a position now where we are getting better funding from the new government. We can show our residents, our communities, our neighbourhoods that we do believe in our borough, we are investing in our borough, we are creating safer, cleaner streets. And that's really important to me.
So how deliverable is all of this? When you look at it in the whole and you look at the pressure that you're under as an organisation and the financial situation that you have, how deliverable is it, your vision for the place? Yeah,
it's the reality of it is when you think about projects like Meridian Water, it's a 25-year programme, 25 years to build 10,000 homes and achieve 6,000 jobs. In 15 years, we've been tackling the infrastructure works. We've been having to invest in a lot of what people can't see. A lot of it's underground. It's the infrastructure, getting the roads ready, getting the land ready to build, and that takes a lot of time. Also, with these sorts of projects, you go into it trying to tackle problem A, you come up with problems all the way through to Z. And then you have things like the COVID pandemic, you've got Brexit, you've got supply chain issues, conflicts across the world that impact inflation and costs increasing. And then you've also got...
I'm smiling because it's tough, it's a litany of difficulties and challenges, isn't it?
It is. And you've also got years of underfunding from central government, which impacts a lot of things. But despite that, the fact that we can still fly the flag of Meridian Water and say, we've built 300 homes, affordable homes, we're going to build thousands more. We've achieved hundreds of jobs, maybe thousands up to this point.
Got a station?
Yes, we've got a train station. We've also got lots of good meanwhile use. We've got lots of good businesses. Those who do have a life and enjoy the nighttime economy, unlike me, because I've got kids now, will know that we've got Dram Sheds there, which is one of the largest clubs in Europe. And it's good investment into our borough. And it's not just a club as well, it's a conference centre. Lots of good forums take place there. I met a wonderful resident at Meridian Water where we done the handover key ceremony. Her name's Tina. Tina's lived in Edmonton her whole life. She was a looked after child by Enfield Council. She has now secured a 1-bed flat, a council house in Meridian Water. And we also helped her get a job in central London through our Enfield Council careers advice teams, and we built her a train station. So that's more than a hat trick for Tina, the level of support that Tina's getting. I know there are thousands of Tinas across the borough, and we want to support all of them. We want to tell our young people that you've got a council on your side that's going to help you find a job, find a good home, a decent home in a decent neighbourhood. We want to achieve that. We've also got Merve, who was a young woman that I met at Meridian Water. Merve is a construction engineer and surveyor, and she started her career as an apprentice at Meridian Water, and now she's a fully qualified construction manager and surveyor. So we want to achieve lots and lots more like this and make job ownership, home ownership a reality for so many of our young people.
You're creating the home, you're creating the job, you're creating the transport to get from the home to the job for your residents. Inside the council, are you joining the dots in the same way? There's obviously a huge pressure on social services. It's an enormous part of your budget. Is there a role that housing and development and regeneration is playing in maybe easing that budget?
Yeah, it's a really good question. So we've got, as you know, when we build homes, we get a levy, we get S106 or Cllr and all the other good stuff that comes with building homes, in addition to home ownership for young families across our borough. The Cllr and S106 helps us invest back into our neighbourhoods. So it helps us build a playground or refurbish a high street or build infrastructure that will benefit the community, like a community gym, a community kitchen. So that's really important to us. When we build the thousands of homes that we want to build for our communities, getting that money back invested into our core services, our capital, our community infrastructure, the playgrounds, the gyms, the community spaces, that's really important for us to achieve.
Well, I wish you luck in doing that, in that mission, Cllr Erbil. Thank you very much for your part in getting 1.5 million new homes built.
Thank you so much.
And that's the end of another episode of 1.5 million new homes, the local government challenge, sponsored by Red Loft and Lovell. And we're going to be back with more from Enfield in a couple of days. But until then, if you could hit like and press subscribe so that you don't miss those future episodes, we'd be grateful, and we'll see you next time.